Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. My internet is doing a madness. I forgot to change the time. So if you guys have been sat in here since like 9 p.m., I do apologize. Generally, I actually do apologize because that wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know why it didn't change. And then I see, and I'm not calling you out, but I see Henry saying like, "Why is the stream being delayed?" And I'm like, "Huh?" Because I was sat in here. I always leave it on, but yeah. So I do apologise. Raw and ad. Taylor's triggered. Taylor's triggered. But yeah, no. Generally, thank you for everyone being in here. I'm not again too sure why it did that, but it did that. So yeah, my bad, guys. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Big up to everyone. Yeah, nuts. Right, let me quickly just do something. And then we'll get into the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing well, though. Shout out to everyone. Thank you for the support. And once again, I do apologise for the whole time BS that's gone on. But either way, we're going to be doing a little stream tonight because I want to try something. Now I've got this app on my computer or my Apple Mac, whatever you want to call it, and it's called BlueStacks, and basically I can play games on there. So my plan is to hopefully be able to share the screen on there, and then so do a half an hour stream now, and then hopefully do an hour stream of FIFA Mobile. I'm probably going to be trash, but you guys can sit in there with me, watch it. It'll probably be funny, but that's the plan. That is the plan, but it is all test and go. So Harry Kane, though. So we're talking about Harry Kane, of course. Bayern Munich is set to put in another bid and a big bid in that. My video hasn't done as well as I thought it would. My shorts video that I put out, but the Kim Min Jae one did. It was Kim Min Jae one's gone a bit mental, if you want to say. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you for the constant support, and yeah, it is. Let's continue this one. Welcome in, Henry, mate. Welcome in, and again, apologise to anyone that was waiting for a while. It's a bit dark in here. I do apologise. So yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I'm gonna get the light put on a second. But yeah, thank you for the constant support. Big up to everyone. I don't really know where to. Yeah, that one. Cheers. Thank you. It's a little bit better. So yeah, hopefully guys are all doing well. Let's load up Twitter. Hopefully I haven't seen too many posts. I've been trying to stay off Twitter a little bit now, unless I get notifications, because I don't. Al Nassr and talks with Sadio Mane. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. But either way, here is the. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I need the one that's been quote tweeted. Again, it's from Ben Jacobs, and he is a football correspondent. So yeah, take it as you will. So. Here it is. Bear with me 1 second. I just need to put the thumbnail on the other stream, and we'll go from there. Because I'm literally going to go from one stream into the next. But yeah, basically, Harry Kane. We're set to do another deal with Harry Kane. If you've seen the short video, you'll know all about this, because I did do a short video on it earlier. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. Shout out to all of you again. And yeah, we keep pushing forward. So let's get it right. Yeah, okay, that's done. Right, let's get into this. Sorry. Right. So it says here, so we'll read this one first. So the first tweet said, Tottenham are calm about the Harry Kane situation. For now, new manager Ange I said his name earlier. Now I'm not going to be able to say it. Postecoglou, probably butchered that, is planning for the new season with Harry Kane at the club. and will hold talks with him to stress this. Kane has not told Spurs he wants to leave as of now, and that's because of the whole situation with him being on holiday. He's Posanoglu. I said it earlier in my video, right, and now I'm just butchering it. So I'm just going to stop saying his name. So yeah, he's on holiday with his family, and then Jacobs then quote tweeted it and said Bayern are readying a second offer and are prepared to pay around £80 million. This is major, which is about 93 million euros. They are still hoping Harry Kane helps drive a move, so we need Harry Kane's help. Spurs positive. I can't read. Spurs' position now remains any offers received will be rejected. Jonathan David is one name Spurs would consider if Kane does leave. So, yeah, take that as you will. But yeah, hopefully guys are all doing well. Make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff. To be honest with you, off the top of my head, I can't even remember what what time I put the other stream for, so I'm just gonna have to check that because I need to keep a track of time, because any of you guys that have been watching for a little bit have seen that I've been doing like 3-hour streams. And yeah, I get carried away. What time did I put it live? I said that we will be live when did I not have a time on it? Okay, maybe it doesn't have a time on it. But yeah, hopefully guys are all doing well. Let's carry on. So yeah, what we thinking? We put it to start on 6. You put it on 6 my time. I'm not really too sure what time your time is, my brother. Don't worry. What we thinking about the Harry Kane news though? I can just have a look at it anyway. Don't worry. 11:10. Okay, that's perfect. What we thinking of this Harry Kane news though? Good, bad? What we thinking? Because it's Bayern are looking to go and get this guy. They're not messing around. So, what we thinking? You know? Let me know. Because I'm all for it, to be honest with you. I still have my reserves about his ambition and everything, but generally I'm all for it, because at the end of the day we need a striker. We desperately need a striker. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. There is some news on Sadio Mane as well, which we'll get into in a second. Let's see how that one does with those tags. All right, let me. You don't think we're going to get Harry Kane, do you not? Who do you want instead, then? Who do you want instead? Let me know who you want instead. We are going for Kane soon. Yeah, but they're going to put in another bid. You put okay. I've already read that one. Kane isn't coming to Bayern. Offer them 90 million. What, 90 million pounds? Do you not think that's too much, though? Do you not think that's too much? I can't get. I haven't asked YouTubes, but I'm just going to do this one solo tonight. Unless they want to hop on. But Beats is busy. He won't be on until next weekend. Kane isn't coming to Bayern. Offer them 8 million for Harry Kane, while City paid like 60 million for Haaland. Well, yeah, but Haaland that was a thingy one, wasn't it? It's a short stream until we play FIFA Mobile. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, mate. Thank you. The Haaland one, remember, was a release clause, though, wasn't it? So, take that as you will. Right, that's refreshed. I need to put on. So yeah, Haaland. I don't even think of it like that for Haaland, because I wouldn't even compare the Haaland. The only thing that annoys me with the Haaland thing is the fact that we missed out on him. You know what I mean? So Okay, so we're gonna have a chill there then. Yeah. What happened to FIFA Mobile? Lol? We're just gonna start a new series, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it live on the stream. Hopefully, it will work. But yeah, let's carry on with this for now, because I can get Taylor in here. I'm pretty sure he'll want to pop on. The top news here. Let me send Taylor a link. Right, where's the link? Send it to Taylor. Like so. I've got such an itchy nose right now. Why is my computer freezing? Oh crap! Why is my computer frozen? Oh my word! I haven't done anything. What the hell's going on? Am I back? Am I back? Am I here? I don't know what's going on. My computer just froze. That doesn't help. Hopefully it's not going to do that in Right. Let's try and please don't freeze again, computer. I generally will have to chuck you out the window. Right. Play Sadio Mane at striker? Hell no. Play that game is so good. Cool. I used to play Towel. Yeah, you're good. Okay. The last time. Yeah, I just seen it, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm quite interested in playing this. But yeah, Sadio Mane in talks with Al Nassr. Now, I don't know if this guy is a reliable source, but I would be jumping all over that. It is a correspondent and journalist, a Saudi journalist. So I don't know if it's true or not. But it's very, very interesting. Mane could useful in KO matches. Wow. Yeah, let me know what you think. The last time, but probably got to, yeah, true. I don't know. I think Fahad's probably busy because he's like a certain amount of hours ahead of us. That's ahead of me. Sorry. What does it say? Let's see. Is Taylor seen it? Hasn't seen it yet. Sadio Mane should be given another chance. He actually was decent at the beginning of the season. I know where you're coming from, but if we get rid of Sadio Mane, we might be able to bring somebody else in. But I know where you're coming from. I know exactly where you're coming from. Real Madrid are planning on making a move for Alphonso Davies in 2024, which is mad. When he will have 1 year left on his contract, and then it will be a reasonable price. The fact that Davies is hesitating to extend his contract at Bayern is playing into Real Madrid's hands, and I really don't want Fonzie to go down that track. To be honest with you, you know, I really don't. De Jong maybe, yeah, maybe we'll get De Jong. I'm not sure. Let me call Taylor a minute. See if he wants to pop on. Is he in here? Do I call him? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I didn't know if you were coming on or not. All right, no worries. I think I might have scared him with the phone call. But yeah, what are we thinking? Caicedo, yeah, man. I'd like Caicedo, but they got to drop that asking price. That asking price is mad. Maybe do like a half an hour stream tonight. Salmane, get Lozano. I do like Alchuki. I do like him. I think he is a good player. I need to change the time for that stream. Stream yard. Excuse me, sorry. Edit. Schedule for later. 11. I'm going to go with 11:30. I'll go with 11:30 because it's nearly coming up 11 my time now anyway. Just gives us like 20 more minutes. We'll do like a 30-minute stream. Hopefully that saves. Yeah, I do like out and obviously Lozano, to be honest with you. I think he is a brilliant player. Should I take 97 Cruz or maybe all the 84 times? I don't know what's out at the moment, mate. So I wouldn't want to. If Cruz doesn't fit in your team, mate, I'd go with the other one. Just to, maybe have a shot of getting something good. Would you take the Douglas Costa? Who's Douglas Costa? Is that the guy we used to have, or is it somebody else? Sign Kane and Kim and Jae. Kim and Jae will be done in the next 10 days, mate. He finishes his military service tomorrow on the 3rd. And then we can trigger that release clause from the 1st to the 12th, I believe. Yes, the Brazilian we used to have. Hell no. I don't want him back. Not a chance. Would love to get Bernardo Silva. He's crafty. Yeah. The thing is, though, he won't play at Camera because of Jamal Musiala. And if Jamal's not playing there, then obviously, what's his name will be? How do I forget his name? Thomas Muller. So yeah, probably Leon Goretzka will be. I would like to sell him. I don't think he'll go anywhere though. His service will be over. Tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. So, from tomorrow to the 12th, that's the time we have to go and get it done. But I can see him coming straight from his service, to be honest with you. Rajat thing with. As we have Musiala, exactly, 100%. I agree. But yeah, hopefully guys. No. I'm not American, mate. English, UK. Which you're probably going to be like, what? A UK fan? For Bayern? Yeah, mate. Yes. When are we going to activate the release clause? Between tomorrow and the 12th of this month, which is, if I pull up my calendar. So so we've got basically from tomorrow to a week, this Wednesday. So I can see it being done maybe Thursday, maybe Thursday, Friday this week coming. Hey, you want me to jump in? Yeah, we can get you to jump in, YouTube. So we can get you in, man. We can get you in. Right. Where is YouTube? So I need to find his Instagram. Instagram. Gosh. Okay. I sent you the link, mate, on Insta. Send you the link, bro. I really hope Kane joins us for a reasonable price because I spent time watching his highlights, getting hyped when the news dropped days ago. I know where you're coming from, man. Man, I'm Brazilian and a Bayern supporter, so country doesn't matter even when you talk about football. Like my ass up. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm with that. I'm with that for real. He will complete service tomorrow, and then we complete his medical, and then we will trigger the release clause. So, yeah, exactly. How realistic do you think the Kane deal? Let me get Taylor in here a minute. Yo. Why the hell my headphones not working? I generally I'm AirPods are hear me right off.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How realistic do you think the Kane deal? I think Bayern do want him. I do think Bayern do want him. I don't know. It's Daniel Levy, man. It's Daniel Levy. Pulisic to AC Milan. What? Just sit on their bench because he ain't getting in front of Leao. Unless he can play on the right wing. Need to not take too long or Kane. And then let's move for Vlahovic. Vlahovic seems to be going to Chelsea now. He's been linked there. So So, I know he's old, but wouldn't getting him be good for our marketing, more shirt sales than I can some of the money we spend on him. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know if there'll be a deal, because I know that on even if you look at the Messi deal, obviously Kane's not Messi, but if you look at the Messi deal, Messi gets a certain amount of his shirt sales and all that crap. So we will convince Levy every time. I've generally got something wrong with me. Like Al Evie, I just think Lewandowski. Yeah, I'm not too confident at the moment, mate. I'm not too confident, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it's done. People want Glazers gone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, but it's better. It's better for like Bayern.
No, game gone. Game gone.
It's better for Bayern and the rest of the whole of Europe, to be honest with you, if they stay. But for Taylor, obviously being a United fan, of course he wants them out. Why wouldn't you want them out? Because if they get a whole state behind them, best believe they earn a ridiculous amount of money anyway. They are going to be ripping a new one. I just would love there to be a clause where they can't buy Bayern players. You know what I mean? Leave our players alone. Leave our players alone, for real. Welcome to YouTube. Chelsea with the new owner wants win the damn thing. Don't know why all these players. Exactly. We will be linked to Kane all summer and end up with Tao playing striker. I really hope not. That would be.
Is he saying me?
If he's saying you like
raw. That's a vibe.
That's mad. We got Jake Paul in the cut. He's underneath me.
What the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy?
Lol.
Holy crap. Jake Paul.
Raw. That's an absolute vibe.
It's such a pleasure
quickly. I'm gonna
being
ban
a stream
someone.
with Jake Paul, huh?
If I had the money like him, then yeah. It'd be Sam.
Yeah, right. Take that dough.
You guys saw the tweet about Saudi being linked with Mane?
Yeah, Al Nassr.
Was that Fahad's team? Is that Fahad's team?
No. It's Ronaldo's team.
Can you just imagine Fahad would still have Mane in his life?
Yeah, right.
What do you think about that?
I can't really say it's true or it's untrue, because the person that's reporting it is a Saudi correspondent. So I don't know if he's reliable or anything.
Yeah, but the Bayern community tweeted it, or retweeted it.
Yeah, man, get him gone.
As long as we get a better replacement, I'm how Mr. No Agendas.
Not
You
one
want
agenda.
a price for him, get him gone.
I'm fine with that.
Brozovic is good. Al Nassr are just trying to turn into retirement FC, I swear.
That's where is that the same team where Ronaldo is? Cristiano?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who is my favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber is probably Taylor Talks United. Favorite YouTuber. I'm not really into YouTube as I was when I was younger, or a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, I used to watch all the KSI's videos and stuff like that, where I barely watch any content anymore. I'm too focused on doing my own, to be honest.
I bet you watched a lot of Minecraft YouTubes or something.
Oh yeah,
Back in the
time when I was younger, 100%.
Kids.
Yeah.
At the time, yeah.
I guess the one person I do watch all of his videos still actually is Mr. Beast, but that's because he's nuts. Like his videos are so extreme.
I don't actually watch him. I don't bother. To be honest,
No.
It's not that I don't like him. I can't be asked.
Yeah, no,
Too
I get
long.
that. I get that. For real. What do you think of this YouTube's? We're looking to put in another bid.
Oh yeah. It's still pretty low. I don't think that's the last
It
bid.
won't work.
That won't work, definitely. But I know that's not the last bid.
Because I think Levy wants. I don't know if he wants £100 million. That's the only problem.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I think we can go as high as €100, but £100, I don't think so.
So €100 would be like £85 million, around that, or near 90.
Do you think if we get Harry Kane, I think that's the end of our transfer window.
Nah, I still see Walker coming.
You have to if you sell players, I think.
Yes, if we sell Mane, then it's still.
I think Saudi would give you quite a bit as well for Mane. I think you could get a good return on him.
Because if
they could buy him
you
for
say
80
like
million.
if we sell somebody else, well, let's just say we sell Sabitzer for 15 M. Nah, I bet we'd be with if we sell Sabitzer with 15 million, we'd be buying like youth players with that money.
Yeah, true.
But even then, youth players go for a lot of money.
Yeah, right. If Saudi want to give us 80 mil, we'll take it.
Yeah,
it's not like they ain't shitting money out. Anyway.
I think that's pushing it, Liam.
I mean,
I know you want him gone.
Young.
I know you want him gone, but come on, that's just taking the piss.
It still kind of makes sense if we.
I'm sorry, you're saying that's taking the piss.
million for Harry Kane, right?
80 mil. You ain't getting 80 mil for him.
You want 40 million for Maguire, you dickhead.
Yeah, we ain't getting 40 mil for Maguire.
Exactly.
You ain't getting 80 mil for Mane.
Yeah,
you should have paid 80 mil when you bought him. Not for selling him now.
No, that would be even more of a flop if we paid 80 million for him.
Too right.
Oh, Taylor, we just got in and we're talking about Maguire again.
he brought it up. It weren't me. It was
Don't point at YouTube. That's rude.
Well, you're above him, so. There you go, that guy up there. Blame me.
But do you think 100 M's for Harry Kane is good?
What, 100 euros or
100 euros?
100 euros would be great.
100
Absolute
million
bargain.
euros then.
100 million euros.
Because
what is that in pounds?
115 or something.
Let me have a look.
No, not pounds. That's underneath.
Euros.
100 million euros.
100 million pounds is like 100 something. 115 euros or something. Not so sure. What?
It would only go up by 5 million.
Oh.
What?
It would only go up by 5 million.
105 million euros?
No, it'd be 85 million.
Oh, you're the other way around.
Yeah, so it'd be 85 million pounds. That'd be 100 million euros.
Brain arts.
I still don't know if they're gonna take that. I don't know why we aren't putting a player in it. I really don't. Now they might not want any of our players, and if that's the case, then fair enough. But
yeah, you've not got anyone to like replace. So
if we get Harry Kane, you're gonna get a Harry Kane shirt.
Me,
right, Liam? Yeah.
I said that if we get Kane, I'll get Harry Kane shirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will. I'll get a Harry Kane shirt
because I don't see it happening. I'm not.
It's not really that it's not, because it's kind of like a guarantee that you're gonna get good out of him.
Yeah, no, but it's the fact of it's Levy. I don't see him wanting to sell, and now that they're bringing Postecoglou into it, where it's like, He's planning with him this and this and this. If Harry Kane doesn't push for the move, we ain't getting him.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he has to be like proactive on this.
Where do you think? So if Kane don't go this season, leaves on a free next season, where do you think he goes?
United.
Do you think
United? Yeah, that's for sure.
United?
I don't think it'd be too disrespectful to Spurs by going to Chelsea.
Mhm.
No,
So
Chelsea would have to offer him like £1 million a week for him to
they
do
could.
that.
So don't say that.
Yeah,
Don't put that in
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'd like him. You know, those 30 goals, 30 goals in the Premier League with a shit Tottenham team.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're definitely
Exactly.
getting 40 plus in the season, just Bundesliga alone, let alone the rest of the cups. You know.
Because if he doesn't, it's automatically a flop.
Oh yeah, like, but what
At
is
least
the
40
minimum?
40 go
What's
like
the minimum he has to do to be considered not a flop?
30 in all
40
competitions.
40
I'd say.
goal involvements for me. 40.
40 goal involvements in all comps.
Is that it?
No, in the Bundesliga at least.
Oh, in the Bundesliga, so that's
So
including
it's like
assists.
15 goals and 15 assists.
Yeah.
That's 30 goal involvements.
Oh, so 2020.
Yeah, 2020 or something.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I think he needs to score 30 goals in all competitions.
30 goals and 10 assists then in all competitions.
Because let's
Maybe.
not get it
I
twisted.
think all comps
let's-
that's really doable.
Mm-hmm.
Because like look at some of the teams we could play in the DFB Pokal. Like he should be scoring against those sort of teams. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like you know,
Yeah.
And to think he never gets subbed out as well.
exactly.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh, you're
matter
gonna
of
sub
fact
him out
of
for
like overplaying them. That's the only thing you'd have to worry about. It's not overplaying them. But obviously, you do
Well,
have a backup. Obviously, you don't really want to use the backup.
I don't think he would overplay him though, because
Yeah.
Tuchel likes to do this whole thing of like give players 70 minutes and then he take them off. He does it with Jamal Musiala all the time. That does my head in.
No, but I don't think Harry Kane is like even before he doesn't get subbed out. Maybe he gets a rest. He gets rest days during the Pokal,
Yeah, maybe.
but that's about it. You know, maybe during Champions League fixtures, they dressed him up and they take him off like 70 minutes on Bundesliga games and play him the whole 90 minutes of Champions League during the like a Tuesday
Yeah,
or a
I
Friday.
think he needs all the minutes on Champions League.
Yes,
So he really needs to prove himself that he
exactly.
But you can't
You can do that.
spend that much money and not put him in for the Champions League.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Hmm. But I think that would do because you know it's just like the Bundesliga doesn't have like the Carabao Cup or something, which is an additional competition.
Have
Right.
you only got one cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bloody hell. We really screw ourselves over. Because we got
Yes.
two. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. That's not good.
So if you're like in a European competition, you'd be going up, example, like a Champions League. You'd have the Champions League, you'd have the Prem, you'd have the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. And
I think
for everybody else, not just the Bundesliga, it's just like the league, a
Yeah.
cup, just one cup, and European competition if you do have.
Except United's played the most games last season out of any team. Because
Yeah,
obviously
and it was Liverpool. It was Liverpool the following season, right?
Yeah, because they were on for the quadruple.
Yeah.
So they got to all finals. We were just one behind because we got to the quarters or semis in the Europa League.
Hmm.
And obviously every final in Carabao and FA Cup. So we played a lot of games last year
so-
with no depth in the squad as well. Like,
Yeah.
it was a lot.
Kudos to Ten Hag for that.
Yeah, to pull off third and a cup in 50 odd matches.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Bruno played the most minutes, and De Gea. I don't think De Gea even missed a game.
I think you guys ran Lisandro Martinez to the ground.
Yeah. Just
But
everyone got
considering
ranted
that,
from.
yeah, considering that, if you're worried about like Harry Kane's minutes or like fitness, I don't see a problem there. So there's no need to sign another striker if we do have him.
Yeah.
I mean, we do still have Tell and Chupomotin, although they're like miles apart quality wise.
Yeah. What's this then? Despite Mane having the links to Saudi, I don't know where YouTube's went. To Saudi, is it bad if? Oh,
Sorry.
YouTube's working. That's fine, don't worry. Is it bad if he goes? No. If we get a good price for him. Now, if they do the whole thing with Sabitzer and say 15 million, then yeah, of course it is. Because if he is to turn up, and it's a massive if, but if he is to turn up, he's a good player to have in your squad. But yeah, if we get a good price for him, it's not bad if he goes. Not at all.
Not really. You don't really need to set up a good price for him because letting go of his wages is good enough.
Yeah, true.
For me.
True. But don't you think like a 15 million would be too low?
Maybe 20. I think 20 would do.
Silva. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably.
If Bernardo Silva goes outside of Europe, I'll be the happiest guy ever. If we face City again, because he tore us a new one.
I was watching him tear Davies a new one in Manchester in front of me, around all of the Manchester City fans, singing Johnny Stones.
You were talking about Davies like a few moments ago before I came in. What do you think of that?
Yeah. So Real Madrid are planning to make a move for Alphonso Davies in 2024 when he will have 1 year left on his contract and thus a reasonable price. The fact that Davies is hesitating to extend his contract at Bayern is playing into Real Madrid's hands. To be honest with you, if that's the case and that's true, sell him.
Yeah, you have to sell him now. You have to.
You
still get a good amount for him. Obviously, the whole 1 year left doesn't.
I'm not playing. How
old is Guerrero now?
I'll have a look. I'm not playing this bullshit game with Real Madrid. I can't stand Real Madrid anyway. Pardon the language, but I can't. I hate them. Like, I respect what they've done in the Champions League. He's 29, but
Guerrero's 29.
Yeah. But like Alphonso Davies is 22. Like he's not even near his prime yet. He's still a baby.
So we do need to invest on a left back sooner rather than later.
But yeah, if he's not gonna sign a deal, obviously he's on holiday at the moment with Jamal.
Yeah. Any ideas who we should go?
Swap there for Malacia?
No, fuck right off.
What's wrong with Malacia? Great little player. He's a great little player, right? I think he's really coming out of his shell.
Do you know what's mad? With it? It's because if we knew that this was going to happen, we could have just tried to sign João Cancelo. I don't see them getting Hakimi. Sorry, it's the wrong thing. Hakimi, they already had him. He was their player. He went to Dortmund on loan, and then they sold him to PSG. So I don't see that one happening.
What a big miss there for him.
Yeah,
Came in
for
pretty simple.
everybody actually.
Obviously, Carvalho has been so consistent for so many years.
Yeah, until he got slapped by Ribery.
Yeah.
I mean, if we still keep Mazraoui in the future, I think that would play into our hands. But if Mazraoui still keeps on yapping, grah.
I think we just need to give him game time. Like, I don't like this whole yapping bullshit from some of our players, and it's typical that both of the players doing it are Ajax players. But like, it's just annoying.
Do you
Like,
not think you can sort of deal with City with like Cancelo and Davies? Obviously, I don't want that to happen because if City get Davies, I'm gonna cry. I'm just not. I'm just not.
They're the other team that we're looking at him. So if we can get a good enough deal for Davies, I'd sell him.
I think we should looking forward. We should try to get a left back in advance. Because if we do sell him next season, we would look very, very desperate then. And this guy's trying to sell us Malacia.
Nah,
no, I didn't say sell. I said swap.
Even worse.
Yeah, right. That's even worse.
You can't diss on Malacia. I think he had a very good season last season.
Do you know what the meaning of Malacia is in a medical term? Malacia. It means like a tissue softening.
I mean, he is a small player, so it would make sense.
He is soft. Fits his name actually.
Yeah. He's getting to it. He's done better than expectations. But I did not expect anything. I was like, look, young little player, left back. He might come into it in a few years. But obviously with injuries and that, and Luke Shaw get pushed into centre back, he had to step up, and I think at times he did. Obviously there were times he did get bullied, but it's his first season. You expect that from like a young player, inexperienced.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind going for Balde at Barcelona.
We're not getting him. They're not selling us Balde, man. I think he just signed a long-term contract. I'm not so sure though.
I want Davies to stay. I have a picture of him there, next to my Robin and Ribery picture. But
I my mind's kind of like ready for him to leave at any time. So you know, I mean, he's such a big star here in Canada, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. That's football.
Mason Mount's medical is tomorrow, apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano.
I hope he fails it.
Contract till 2028,
so stay at Chelsea.
5-year deal or 4.5-year deal.
I hope he goes to United.
Sal Davies, let's get not a chance, mate. Not a chance. They'll want over 100 million for him. He's one of the best left backs in the world. So,
and signing the Snake's brother.
Yeah, nah, screw that.
Theo has a bigger personality than Lucas.
Yeah, right. It might run in the blood. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. No thanks whatsoever. But in the chat, who do you think like we should look at for left back for the future? That's a kind of like a really good question, actually.
I mean, if Real Madrid develop Camavinga into a proper left back, do you maybe consider
Ferland Mendy?
Or maybe Mendy as well?
I would take Mendy, actually, but...
Yeah. Because obviously, I don't know if Mendy's was Mendy injured? That's why Camavinga was playing left back.
I'm not so sure.
Mendy.
Well, he's fast.
Yeah, but It's not all about being quick, is it? What about getting
Ooh.
Emma Richards? Well, we had him and he got sold. So
It's a shame though, because I kind of like how Omar Richards played.
Don't get ex-players
yeah.
forewarning.
Mhm.
Don't get ex-players.
Unless we have a buyback clause.
True.
Maybe. But like, if they're gone for a while, don't bring them back.
Nope.
Because we've had a couple of experiences. Paul Pogba, Ronaldo. Even though I did love them.
Paul Pogba.
Well, yeah, because we got
Oh
rid of
yeah. That's true. That's
He
true.
was in the youth.
Yeah, got rid
I
for
forgot
free.
about that.
Record break is signing, gone for free. Oh yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
What the hell was that?
Absolute joke.
You guys bought Pogba from Juventus, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
For
so
how
he went
much?
on a 80 million.
80?
Yeah, run that. Right, 80 mil. 8 mil euro, I think. So, yeah, so dumb. And then went back to Juve on a free.
I'm quite
Went there on a
confused.
free in the first place. Then you
Yeah.
spent money to get him, and then he went back there on a free. So they basically pulled your pants down.
I'm so confused why United fans are like get excited when the transfer window opens, because they get screwed over most of the time, right, Taylor?
Say again, sorry, I'm just scrolling through Twitter.
I'm quite confused. Like your fan base get quite excited during the transfer window,
Oh, we
and then
do,
he
because
gets
we're like,
screwed,
who do we get? And then,
and then he gets screwed over
yeah,
most of the time.
yeah, the
And then you
board,
give their course.
yeah, the board is like, you know what? Let's absolutely ruin everyone's day. Paul Pogba, 80 million. Harry Maguire, 80 million. You're like, oh, fuck. And like, when we needed a striker or something, Valvegos on loan, Cavani last minute,
Hey,
even though it
Ethan.
was outdated.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, no,
And here we are again.
Terrible board.
Yeah, I mean, well, except for last season, though, you had a pretty good transfer.
I mean,
window,
yeah.
To be fair.
Apart from the Valvegos, that's
Oh yeah.
basically it. But even that, like, it's funny because the Casemiro and Anthony deal was actually really quite last minute compared to when we wanted them, because obviously we wanted De Jong and we knew that wasn't going to happen, so we were panicking. We weren't too sure what with Sancho, so we were panicking for about the right side, and obviously Greenwood with his own incident. There's like, well, we've got no one else on the right, so like they were still kind of panic buys. I think that's why we spent quite a lot on them. I think Ajax were being a bit stingy though on the whole Anthony one. To be fair, they wanted more than 90 million. I think they wanted like 100, 110 for him. And the Casemiro 170, even though he was our best player next to Rashford. 70 mil was still quite a lot for him, but it definitely proved his worth though, which really helped.
Ethan, what are your thoughts of our second bid for Harry Kane?
For Harry Kane? Hey man. What was it? 93 euros? Yeah.
Yeah.
93 million. Not just 93. That'd be nice if we could just get him for 93 though. I think it's like I'd be willing to go up to 100, 105, 110, honestly. Even if especially if we were to sell Mane, get some extra cash. I mean, it's not my decision to make. I don't know what the financial what our financial situation is, but if we're willing to go big in the Champions League, then we got to expect to go at least like 110. But I imagine this sort of back and forth could go on for quite some time.
Yeah, I kind of called it, like this is going to be going on forever. But I don't think that Bayern would be like into it like really intensely if they didn't have like a fail safe.
Yeah.
Right? So that's quite encouraging in a way. Hope we do get him.
Don't you think
I'll-
though?
What?
Don't you think though? Like, I know that a lot of people say it will go on forever, and I can see it doing that. But like with Man City, it could have gone forever because they generally have an open checkbook. Bayern don't have an open checkbook. We're not gonna bid 150 million euros for him. I don't see that happening. So
Yeah. But the thing, Liam, is Harry Kane wasn't really their only option. They were always looking at Haaland and at the periphery. So it's like, okay, it was like a half baked interest for Harry Kane because they did get their main man in Haaland, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
I think Daniel Levy he'd be insane to not sell Kane this season or this transfer window, and just to let him go on a free next transfer window or next season, and go to like potentially another Premier League club for free. That's like awful business. That's like really bad business. And so, and I mean, he's supposedly supposed to be a great businessman. So, I mean, if he doesn't do it, then he's like, man, like either he's really expecting Harry Kane to sign an extension, which is just absurd, or he's just like, whatever, you know?
Yeah, he'll be failing two objectives for Harry Kane. One is to get a big chunk of money on his sale, and the second objective would be like not giving him to another prem team.
Yeah, and the amount of money they would get from this sale, like that, they could easily find a really good striker replacement. I think, like, I'm sure they could maybe even go for like Vlahovic or
they're looking
or-
at Jonathan David.
Jonathan David's not great. They could do. I think they could do a lot better, to be honest. But like, man, they like 93 million's a lot, and they could spend that for another striker. It just seems like. But
The problem is, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
oh no,
The
go ahead.
problem is, like, they're not that good at doing business. They're really not. They're not a club that are known for doing great business. So, like, are they gonna do that great business with that money? Like, that's the problem. Because they already have Kane and he's already established. That's probably why they want to keep him, which obviously makes sense. But yeah, no, I understand.
By the way, Liam, the thought that they're looking at striker replacement if Harry Kane leaves is a good indication that they still do want to sell.
Yeah.
That, or they already know that Kane has said, "I want out."
Right? I mean, if you're looking for a plan B, then it kind of indicates that you're not 100% sure that plan A would work, which
Exactly.
is to keep Harry Kane. So,
Yep.
I mean, those are kind of like minor what you call this, like clues that. Oh my god!
No chance that's happening.
But wait. Harry Kane is not number 9 in Tottenham.
He's 10.
He's number 10, right?
Yeah.
So whether they sell him or sell Kane or not, they can always give Richarlison the number 9.
Oh yeah.
That would be the funniest shit that I would ever see.
And you know what's funny? Because of his name, they would make him R9.
Hey, what's up, Taylor?
I'm not sure if you heard on who City might be signing for 86 million, which would be a record breaking for a centre back.
Introducing
Gabriel.
Jake Paul.
No, it's RB Leipzig's Gvardiol.
Graviel. Yeah.
Or Graviel, whatever you say his name. Yeah.
Yeah, Vardiol. Yeah,
What? That's unreal.
80 million, right?
86 mil. It'll be record breaking.
Ooh-wee.
So why?
Well, he's got 115 million release clause. So they're always going to want more.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're going to put Guardiola on left back. That's for sure.
Well, that just makes me think: what are City up to? They've got John Stones and.
Nah, he'll play left back.
Yes. Really?
Yeah, he can play left back.
Mm-hmm.
You want to think so for 86 million? I want him up front, scoring 100 goals a season.
Yeah.
For that price.
I mean, if they get him to like if they get him like for like at left back, he'd give City like 10 or more assists.
I just really hope that he's a massive flop, more than Maguire, and then we can banter him for eternity.
Sorry, you're not.
No. Nobody's going to beat Maguire when it comes to banter.
Well, at least he's more. At least he costs more than Maguire.
And people won't really care. Maguire's like a staple for memes.
We're way past it.
Yeah, Guardiola does have some Maguire-esque moments though, from what I've seen. He does have some moments, like almost like an Upamecano, but he like to compare Guardiola to Maguire, that's still like, it's like that's a bad comparison because Guardiola is like he's definitely a really great center back.
And he's not English.
Yeah, right.
True. If he was, that's 150 mil right
there. If he was, he would be 150 million and maybe worth the banter.
I'm more interested in how, like, what is Leipzig going to do? Like, all their best players are gone. I know they're great at like replacing players, but man, like when
could you imagine if they went and got Vlahovic?
It's crazy how many players they're just letting go. They're making a crap ton of money though.
But then again, they have a failsafe in Salzburg. They could get. There are two good strikers in Salzburg. I forgot their names.
One of them's Sesko.
Yeah, one of them's Cisco. The other,
yeah.
I forgot that. I think he was Swiss or Austrian or something like that. Pretty good strikers. So that's an Nkunku replacement straight away. And they do have decent players in Salzburg because they're in the Champions League every year.
Yep.
So easy replacement for Leipzig. I won't like rate them down just because of the sales. No, rate them down a bit maybe, but nah.
Do you think they're not better than Dortmund, or do you think Dortmund would between second and third, or maybe Dortmund?
Yeah, they'd be fighting for second and third.
But who do you think will be better this season?
What are your predictions?
Leipzig. Like, which team do you think is going to be better?
Surely Leipzig. You know, all of that money that they've got, no matter if they're going to go with their other team, the other Red Bull team or not, surely they have to invest some of that money.
True.
Yeah. You know, that money that they've just brought in is ridiculous.
And Dortmund really hasn't made like any great transfers, like so far.
Yeah.
I can't think of any, to be honest. And
not
like
just yet. Dortmund don't really operate early in the transfer window.
They wait, don't they? They like
they do wait. Because they're not really they don't really need to sign those expensive players, so they're cool with that. I mean, they get just the young cheap ones and then they develop them.
Yeah, but I imagine but like the last few seasons, right? They got like Erling Haaland one season, or like for a few seasons. It's like, okay, damn, they're really good. And then they got Jude Bellingham. They're like, okay, now they're really good. Now they don't have Jude or Haaland. I feel like
you even forgot Sancho
and Sancho, yeah. And so it feels like they've always brought in like a new exciting like wonder kid in to like replace it, you know. I'd be interested to see who they bring in again.
Because they do have that young English guy, Bino Giddens, something like that.
Yeah, I know who you're about. Yeah.
Yeah, and they haven't even like unleashed Mukoko that much yet.
I think Adeyemi might be the player that steps up. To be honest.
Yes, and adeyemi.
Yeah. Oh no, we're
So
talking about too much Dortmund.
yeah. Well, we have to look at our opponents. That's for
True.
sure.
True.
I'll be studying Union Berlin soon, and let me and I'll give you what I uh, uncover.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Time to utilize Stanisic and Lazare.
perfect. Actually,
Right back thoughts. Yeah,
I would do that.
we're obviously using. It seems that we're using Stanisic as a backup centre back, but yeah, if Davies. What do you think, Ethan? What do you think of the? Have you seen the Davies news?
Davies. Oh yeah, of him, flirting with Real Madrid a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the fence, to be honest. Because if we were to sell him, I think it'd be a lot of money, and it feels like we have good depth in our sort of left back and right back. Obviously, Davies leaving would mean we'd have less quality, but we wouldn't be like in a terrible place with the players that we have, and that money that we sell, the money we get from selling Davies could potentially get us a really good player.
Anyone in mind?
Anyone in mind? Well, I don't know. I imagine if we were to sell him, it would be next season, maybe.
Yes.
And at that point, I don't know. I guess it depends on who we bring in this season. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I still haven't thought about it that much. I see it. I could see him staying. I could see him going. He has a lot of quality. I think at some point he's going to slow down. He's not going to have as much pace and power. And he's going to be one of those players that just like a Mane, who's like they kind of lose the main thing that they're really great at. But that's obviously later down the line.
I feel like he hit his ceiling last season. I know he's still very young, but his injuries are like stopping his growth and maybe like dropping down his ceiling.
True.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
So if we can sell him when he's on top, I won't. I mean, he's a big Canada personality, but I'm Bayern Munich first. So
True. No, I think you're right with that. I mean, I think like marketing wise, him being like the best player in Canada and potentially North America in general, like that's just a great thing to have for Bayern. I think that brings in some other benefits. So I guess with that in mind, maybe it would hurt even more if we were to sell him. For sure.
Yeah,
most definitely.
It's so crazy. Like we used to have like so many German players, and now we are we're such a diverse team now. We have Kim and Jay coming in. We have Alphonso Davies from Canada. Man,
feels like Toronto. So diverse.
Yeah, now we have. Yeah, now the German players at the moment not so great.
Goretzka.
Yeah, the supply
Musiala.
of German talent has been great, but
yeah, I mean the German national team shows it.
Yeah,
so
that was the nice thing. Like a little while ago, right? Was because there would be really great German players in the Bundesliga, and typically they'd want to stay in Germany, and there's nowhere else to go than Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich is always in the Champions League. They always go far, and so usually great German players would go to Bayern Munich. But right now there's not many great German players, and so it's like we can't really rely on that. at the moment. So it's very tricky.
Yeah. I mean, well, it that's why Union Berlin is very enticing for German players right now.
Hmm.
Pretty much on the rise and everything. And now Champions League. Wow. I mean,
Yeah, true.
that's a,
That's crazy.
hmm that's why I was like, if we didn't win the league last season, I wouldn't mind if and only if Union Berlin would be the one to win it. But they fell off a cliff like on the latter stages.
Yeah, true. I would have liked to see him like win. What were they in Europa League? Were they in the Conference League? I don't remember.
I think they were in Europa.
It would have been nice to see him win that. Or
Yeah.
Leverkusen. I think Leverkusen could be like a really tough team next season.
Yeah. Who are they getting again?
I don't know who they're getting, but I know their manager is Xabi Alonso, and he had them cooking last season towards the end. So
If they get Verts healthy, I think they're gonna do bits.
yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Liam, so silent.
I'm just listening, man.
Where are you reading?
Reading? I'm not reading anything.
Gosh, if Sadio, if we get to sell Sadio, ooh, for how much maybe? Ethan, any idea?
How much do we get him for? 40? So how much we got him for? I don't remember.
Liam?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
Somewhere around there. I'd be fine. I'd be fine if we sell him for 40.
I wouldn't even mind selling him for 30, just to get that wage out of our books.
True. Yeah, his wages are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of ridiculous.
32 million euros.
But his wages are
22 million.
They're I think he
a year.
He earns the
That's
most.
like 250.
It's crazy. Like I can't
He's the
imagine.
highest
him-
earner at the club.
Yeah, I can't imagine him playing as he did this past season, this upcoming season, and him like staying on the team because he can't be like our worst winger and be paid the most in the club. Like that would be so like embarrassing.
Ironic.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Hey, guys, you saw this most valuable 11 in the world?
I think I saw it. Yeah,
And Delict and Vardiel is this like the same amount. That's crazy.
That's BS.
to be honest, I see Kim and Jay coming in this team, and then he might get a spot. be
Oh, I love your optimism, Ethan.
I think he might get a spot.
My guy.
I don't know why. I don't know why Bukayo Saka is in that. Awful.
Saka?
Bukayo Saka should not be in that.
That's just your United bias.
Did Foden play all that great?
No.
No, he helped Arsenal. Man.
Foden
Gotta
should not
give
be
him
on
credit. Gotta give Saka his
He
due.
done well, but 120 mil, no.
Because that's his age comes to like
And Porter's keeper.
Context.
I'm sure there's someone worth more than that.
on the right. Can you think of anybody worth more than 120?
No, man, for goalkeeper, not
Oh,
Saka.
goalkeeper.
Hmm.
Costa.
What about what's his name?
Onana.
What about the guy that? No, not goalkeeper. Saka. What about the guy that plays for Napoli?
Vardyashvili, something like that.
Kvaratskhelia? Yeah.
Kvaratskhelia, yeah.
120
He's in the left.
mil.
He's probably not as proven as Saka. But I agree with you guys. Like Saka's like, I don't know. It feels like it makes sense that he's that high because he's an English player and he plays on Arsenal. And Arsenal did pretty well last season, but at the same time, like it's like
I mean,
like,
because that'll be me saying like Rashford's not worth that price either, because I think they're valued at the same price.
yeah,
Rashford and
I see
Saka.
that.
So
And
What?
Rashford is older.
yeah, he's a few years older.
Hmm Maybe in the near future, Garnacho would be in that list.
Over Vinicius.
Well, if Vinicius has a drop off, why not?
He's quite young though, isn't he?
Vinicius, I
Sorry,
think
how
he's
is
24.
Pedro not on that list?
Pedri. Maybe Pedri over Foden.
I
The way
think
I see it, right?
I think Pedri's overrated, to be honest.
No, the way I see it, Musiala takes Foden's spot at cam, and Pedri takes Foden's spot at center mid. So Pedri next to Bellingham, because I imagine Pedri's is pretty high market value.
I think Kimmich's worth more. Well, should be worth more.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Honestly,
I really don't rate Pedri at all.
his market value went down this past season. Kimmich?
Weird.
I know. So there, for some reason, so many people, like what I've seen is that so many people have said that Kimmich had a disappointing season, but I think that's just like an easy point the
They're
figure,
idiots, that's why.
point the finger,
Yeah.
because
Even though it's the whole team, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a whole team that sucked. So,
Yeah. He was
It's
one of your
kinda
best
like
players next to
it's kind of like everybody, like the rest of the team dragged Kimmich down.
seriously.
Well, he's going to have a crappy looking season when you put Goretzka next to him.
True.
Exactly. You probably don't win the league if you
Trash can
win
next to
him.
him.
Your thoughts on Goretzka, though, Ethan?
Put you on the spot.
I mean, obviously, I don't think he's been great, but I don't think it matters because I don't think Tuchel likes him either. So, I think his time is potentially limited.
We're not talking about Tuchel. We're talking about Ethan's opinion.
True. Well, I mean, if it was up to me, Limer starts in front of Goretzka next season because I think Limer has a bit more fight in him than Goretzka at the moment, and I think Goretzka needs a wake up call to fight for his spot again, because I think that's the kind of Goretzka that we got in 2020, or around that time. When he had to compete with Thiago and other great midfielders back in the day. But now it's like there's hardly any other people to contest his spot like the last few seasons. And so
he kind of feels entitled, huh?
Exactly. I think he feels entitled. So now that Limer's in, I know Limer is going to put in a lot more work rate. I think he's going to put in a lot more effort. And so we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who pairs up next to Kimmich next season. I mean, there could be a CDM coming in, which I would also really like to see. So even more competition for Goretzka. But yeah, I see Goretzka's numbers or minutes go down significantly next season.
You hope. We all hope, I guess.
Yep. We hope.
This guy hopes. And Beats. our resident Goretzka hater.
How much do you guys think we would get from Goretzka if we were to sell him?
50?
50?
No, less.
Less?
With the way you buy and sell players, I think you get less.
Yeah, probably the way we sell players.
Like 40 mil.
Yeah, but I would honestly really like to see it be like 50 or 60. Obviously biased.
Yeah, it would be ideal.
We all wish, Ethan.
Yeah.
But then again, like our selling power is pretty crap lately.
Yeah.
Who would buy him though? Who would realistically want?
You.
No.
Yeah, I know United was interested.
On a free, I told you. Make the call, and I'll make my call.
I'm trying to think.
You acted like you got links in the club.
Maybe
Your street
Newcastle.
links, you can get links.
there's two teams.
Newcastle potentially, yeah.
Two teams. I think it could actually maybe three. I think it could be Milan, AC Milan, because they've been like letting go of quite a few players, and I know they're like trying to bring in a lot more players. I could see him going to PSG just because it's PSG, and sometimes it just feels like they just buy players for some reason. Like, I don't know. And then maybe Juventus. Although Juventus doesn't have much money.
I think he likes to play in the Prem.
I can see that. Maybe he's a good Klopp player, like a player under Klopp.
I
He
think
could
Newcastle
actually,
would be the
but they
best
have
shout
so
for
many midfielders now.
True.
Liverpool,
Or maybe
Newcastle would be a big
if
shout.
Bayern get rid of Caicedo, then maybe bring in Goretzka. I think he could do well for Brighton.
Are you taking the piss?
What?
He is not going from Bayern Munich to Brighton.
Well, no, he probably won't. But I'm saying Brighton might want him.
Well, they
Nah,
can
he's
keep
not.
dreaming then, can't they? He ain't going to them.
He's not going there. He'll probably go to a English Prem team, which has Champions League.
Yeah.
He ain't going to stay. He ain't going Liverpool. He ain't going Arsenal. He ain't going United. Maybe Newcastle.
He ain't going to City, that's for sure.
You guys make shit deals. I can see him going to United.
We ain't got the money, so not.
Yeah, I see him going to Newcastle. That's my shout.
You can go to Milan if they want to put Leo on the opposite side.
Because who does Newcastle have on midfield? Freaking
Bruno.
what's his name?
Yeah, they got Bruno. They got that new signing.
Tonali, and Joe Linton. That's it.
Linton, yeah. They have like three of the players they've had for ages, like Longstaff.
What's Longstaff? There you go.
Yeah. Obviously not good enough though.
Wait,
I could see him going there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why not.
That's why he'd play the Joe Linton role.
He could do, yeah. See that. But I don't expect Newcastle to be a pushover though on price.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a lot smarter than that.
Guys, I have a great idea. You should go to Saudi Arabia.
There you go.
I think they would take.
You get about 80 mil.
Yeah.
Get for 80 more.
Yeah, sure.
If you want money, just sell to Saudis. that's basically
Honestly, that might be a good Mane.
Can we sell Tuchel to Saudi?
Maybe. We got to make connections. Bayern needs to make some Saudi connections so we can
Fahad, where are you at?
Offload players.
We need Fahad's connections. Goretzka will go Liverpool. Unfortunately, Liverpool's midfield is stacked.
Yeah, two midfield signings. It's not going to happen.
What's maybe Atletico Madrid? Does Atletico Madrid have a maybe they could take him. I don't know.
Now, Atletico is very stingy, especially with wages.
True.
Especially the wages, very stingy. Within the next 10 days.
Maybe PSG?
Why next 10 days?
Because that's when the release clause goes. It goes from the 1st to the 12th. You can't trigger it after that.
Why do you have to wait till the last day? I mean,
I don't think they'll wait till the last day. I think we'll get him Thursday or Friday this week. That's what I think.
How about tomorrow? He can sign tomorrow, right?
His military service finishes tomorrow, so I don't think he'll come tomorrow.
Like meet him in the airport and something with.
Well, they probably will do
Contract at the airport. Woo, this one.
They probably will do his medical over in
Okay.
Asia, most likely.
Fine. I'm just hell bent on signing him.
No, yeah, me too. I
Getting
can't wait.
impatient.
I know what's gonna happen. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch it, like the first preseason game with him.
What
Yeah.
number do you think he gets?
He's number 3 in Napoli.
So you
And
think he
that's
gets
available.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You
so-
better get number
Bayern.
fucking 21, because the last one I had, it was a snake.
True. Yeah, man. We got to give these good numbers to players that are willing to die
Die for the badge.
die for the badge, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I see Kim dying for the badge though.
Yeah, for sure.
The way he plays, it's like pitbull mode.
Looking at me for the foot. Spotlight.
Like Mason
No,
Mount. Congratulations on getting Mason Mount.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I can't. I still don't know on it, to be honest. But we'll
So
have to see what happens.
you'll be getting top 4 then next season. Because you have Mount.
Because of Mason Mount, probably not. I'll have to see who else was on. We need way more players than Mason Mount. Otherwise, it's true. To be honest.
God damn, you still don't have like a keeper. How are you gonna go through the season
Exactly.
without
Like,
a keeper?
I did make a thing on it earlier, but apparently with the Glazers have promised Ten Hag to give him the funds for Onana. So
Still no news on like keeping Hendo.
no, I've heard nothing on it at the moment. Like when it comes to players going outwards, like out, there's literally been nothing. And I know a
Because
thing came up earlier, like United are now desperate to sell Maguire, McTominay, and Martial. Like they're desperate to sell them.
All rubbish players.
To Saudi they go.
Well, no
Ethan,
one's buying Maguire. Like, it's just
your thoughts on Taylor handing Maguire over to Bayern.
have it.
Yes.
What
He
are your
will-
thoughts on that?
He'll take him to the airport in Manchester. You know,
then-
shake his hand. Thank you for your service. Enjoy your time in Saudi Arabia. Get that bag.
Saudis don't want him. That's the problem.
No, they laughed at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually laughed
Oh,
at it.
really? Damn.
Yeah, it's like no.
That's
What did Fahad say? Like the Saudi prince or something?
Yeah.
He said,
someone.
no.
Yeah. Snow wants him. Like, oh, come on, man. Have him for free. Like, come on. I don't even care this.
Bayern friendly against Man City. I guess that will be a 3-1 City win.
depends on if we get a striker. At that point.
You won't get Harry Kane by then. The Harry Kane deal only happens towards the end of the window.
Yeah.
If we
That's
don't
nice.
get him by the cup final, I don't want him.
I don't think you're getting by the cup final.
And that actually
Because
plays.
Levy's such an asshole.
Well, that's another like a business gone wrong for Levy, because they'll still be paying his wages until then. If they sell him now, we'd be paying his wages like as soon as we get him.
And he would
right?
have 100 mil to spend on a striker.
Right.
No one
Exactly.
wants to go to the chickens, man. Come on now.
I think it all comes down to Harry Kane.
Yeah.
How hard he pushes for it. Because I think, like, in the position that he's in, maybe he's waiting to meet with a new Tottenham coach. Maybe he's like, why not? Why not, like, hear what the plans are for next season, at least at Tottenham. And
But
then
he pushed for the City deal. Like, he really pushed for that one and never got it. And this one, he's just not phased.
Well, he's on holiday at the moment. That's why.
True, but I still think he should.
when
Even if I was, I don't know.
when he was
I just don't
heavily
think. I think it was the Prem. It's the problem.
when he was heavily linked with City, how many years did he have on his contract? You know, was it one
Um,
an extension?
Yeah, he signed an extension after.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was one.
oh damn.
Because
everyone thought he was gone.
Striker.
And if he went to City, where would Holland have gone? Probably to Bayern.
Yeah.
I think that's why they went and got Haaland, because they're like, oh, I've got Kane and all that. Let's get Haaland instead.
Yeah.
Even cheaper because they got him on a release clause.
Yeah.
Unreal. Unbloody real.
I think that's one of the reasons why you guys like feel really bitter about Lewandowski leaving, right? Because the reason
No,
why
it's
we
because
didn't
he went
really
to the dickheads over in Spain. That's why.
the reason why we didn't we didn't get or even try to sign Holland was because Levy was still there.
I think we were.
Was with us. I mean,
I think we were. I think from what I've heard, City was the number one option. Bayern was probably second option. So there was a shot, but
there was a shot. Yeah.
But City was always is the club that he, associates himself with the most.
Yeah.
And with the Premier League, with his dad and all. I mean, to be honest, it makes more sense than the Bayern, but I would have liked him at Bayern.
He would have torn it at Bayern.
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is. That's football for you guys. I mean, anyway, who are we? Who should I go back to this question again? Who should we get left back moving forward? I really do see Davies moving out in the next year or so.
And are you asking who we'd replace him with?
Yeah. I mean, better get one now so that we won't look desperate when he actually leaves.
I don't know. I would say Lucas Hernandez, but
Kick.
He's gone. So I don't know. Maybe it depends on how long Guerrero will play left back, or how long he'll be at the club.
He's 30.
Might be a temporary, 3 years, maybe. I don't know.
We can play Mazraoui there, but I see him leaving
Stanisic
at the same time with Davies, unfortunately.
Yeah. Stanisic is a good player, to be honest. There aren't many Bayern players that come from the academy and actually are on the first team and have played big games and have pocketed Mbappe. Let's not forget that.
Yes.
And so maybe, I mean, he isn't super young, right? I think he might be
22 or something.
Yeah, early 20, 20, maybe even 23, or maybe even 24. I don't know, but I think that maybe if he's given a decent amount of minutes one season, he could maybe develop a bit more and
To
be
get his like breakout season.
yeah, and maybe he won't be like generational talent left back, but he could be a really solid left back, and he is a player that is who I think really fights for the badge from what I've seen. He's not like a mercenary player like Lucas Hernandez. You can tell he identifies with the club, and so that might bring in something else.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. So there's like a half Filipino Bayern 2 player. He's a right back.
He left back maybe.
Hmm?
He could be the left back maybe.
Yeah, he could. Angelo Bruckner. His market value is even higher than that Schenk goalkeeper.
Doesn't say much. He doesn't get game time.
I mean, could be an option. Oh crap! Like Nick Salihamidzic, right back, as well. And I think he has like the lowest market value. One of the lowest market value.
Don't want him
the
in the
team.
main team. He'll be leaking shit.
Yes, that's true. Or just get rid of him, just get rid of him straight away. And I'm looking at we have two actual left backs, but they're like really low in market value. So I'd get my Filipino brethren in.
Do you guys think we get Walker? Because I personally do not think we get Walker.
I don't
I
think so yet.
Yeah, I do. I think we get him. If they
I
go and
think-
get Guardiola, I think we get him.
Nah, I think they Walker's agent just used us to up his value for an extension.
Yeah, but why extend him when he's not even playing?
Oh, he is playing.
What, he's playing over Akanji? I don't see that happening.
Well, he's like 33. He doesn't really need to play every game. Just needs the piece.
I think he does have a certain kind of role in the team. I think Pep does have a role. Like, I think Pep understands when to bring in Walker. I think there might be like some stuff he can still do with Walker, but I don't know. With Guardiola coming in,
Yeah.
maybe he's leaving.
Gosh, our Bayern 2 team really sucks. What is going on with our club? Oh. Justin Chet set to return to Bayern, expected to complete season with Dallas. Wasn't he like a right back? Let me check.
I don't remember.
Where did you
He
sit
is a
on
right back.
Thomas Tuchel, Ethan? I don't think I've ever heard your opinion on him.
Who?
Oh give him this season. He's done stuff. He's not like he's yeah. I mean he's gone far in the Champions League. Obviously, I think there are some cons with the way he plays, or he has his teams play.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard for me to tell at the moment. Hopefully, I mean, if we continue the same form that we did last season, then he has to go. But then again, I don't know who would replace him. Maybe
Ask this guy.
Nagelsmann comeback season.
Ask this
I
guy.
think I think Nagelsmann goes to Germany national team, to be honest.
So Hansi Flick will be out of the job. Get him then. Everybody's happy.
I'll take Flick back easily.
I mean, maybe he'd come back, honestly, with Salihamidzic gone.
That's what
I mean,
I'm feeling.
That was like a huge reason why he left, I think. So with Brazo gone, yeah, I could see it.
I wouldn't mind either. I mean, I love that guy. I know he after the treble, he kind of went downhill, but I don't see it like totally his fault. It's more like it was a team effort of skydiving. If you know what I mean.
Legit.
So let's say Kim and Jae, he continues his form at Bayern like he did last season with Napoli, and De Ligt continues his form like he did last season. Do you think could potentially be the best center back partnership
in the world?
Yep.
Yes,
definitely. Yeah, without doubt.
Better than Martinez and Varane. Am I right, Taylor?
Martinez and Varane doesn't even lace
De Jong's boots. That would be if they don't have like a full, if like injury it becomes a thing, then like definitely But if like there's no injury problem between both Martinez and Varane, then it will be close. But you're more than those two. You probably want to try and be better than Ruben Diaz and John Stones.
Yeah,
they're the two better centre-back pairing.
That's the.
He's smoking something.
That's what
I
was
want whatever he's smoking.
That's what I was thinking.
I wish I was smoking.
Go ahead, Ethan.
Well, I was just going to say City was the team that I think is closest, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they continue that form, especially John Stones, because we know Ruben is brilliant anyway, but if John Stones can have that last season's form, then you'd struggle to get close to those two, I think.
I would say, because if we have a really solid back two, Bayern would be capable of smacking everybody, especially if we get our attacking options up and running. I think that was just the case. We had trouble scoring last season.
But isn't there going to be an issue of like the fullbacks and that? Isn't there going to be too much weight on the two centre backs because of the issue of your fullbacks? If you don't bring anyone in, and with someone like Davies wanting to leave and stuff like that.
Well, I think honestly, I think Davies stays next season, and I think a back four of Davies, Kim and Jae, De Ligt, and Mazraoui. I think the weakest link there is Mazraoui, just because of his injury record, and he's not as proven with the team. I just don't think he's like he's
class.
He's not world class on the level of the other players, but I mean I think that it's still a really great back four. I think it just comes down to if we have a good enough striker and we have an actual midfield. Yeah.
I have a question, Ethan. I have a question for Ethan. Since when were you a Bayern fan, by the way?
When was I a Bayern fan? Probably, I don't know, because after the World Cup, 2014 World Cup, there were some teams I was following, and it was kind of hard for me to pick a team, but Bayern was one of those teams. And I think around like 2017 was when I was like, oh yeah, Bayern is my favorite team.
Okay, so you were in our fan base when what you call this, when we were chasing Serginho Dest.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh, that would have been gone. I think that would have
What
gone.
were your What are your thoughts on that? Like missing on Serginho Dest at that time?
At that time, I don't know. It kind of sucked because obviously both Bayern and Barcelona saw quality in the player, and I think that definitely meant something at the time to like lose out on him and him to go to Barcelona. But yeah, we dodged a bullet there. He can't even play for AC Milan. Like, jeez, man, dude, he's probably gonna go back to the MLS. Let's be honest. Or
Yeah,
soccer.
that's for sure. I was very very frustrated when we didn't get Dest because he was our first choice, and it dragged on through the transfer window, and then uh, he had to go to Barcelona, where my brother is a Barcelona fan,
Uh,
and he was like laughing his ass off. I was like, ah, shit. And then we were going after Max Aarons. I'm like, what?
oh yeah.
And then and in the end we got Bonasar instead. So that was not a good transfer window.
Oh yeah, dude. Those candidates for that right back position, that is just ugly. It's ugly. Those like having those three players being like our top choices, or like the three choices we're going after. Oh man.
And I think that was a time when Hakimi went to PSG. I'm not so sure, but I so wanted Hakimi, but we missed out on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already been smiling about that comment. And my response to that was, where was the whole team for the loss? Not you, not just the two centre backs. That was a whole team failure.
Watching that game
Um,
was crazy. That just felt like it felt like such an odd occurrence. Like
Yeah, and the only person actually to kind of put a fight until it just got too much was Martinez.
yeah. Like I don't like
Martinez doesn't touch the lit though.
Not
Can't
yet.
even get a sniff of him.
Not yet. Still a young player. Still did better than a lot of people thought. Everyone thought he was going to be an absolute failure, and proved pretty much everyone wrong.
how
of
old
how
is
well he did.
Martinez?
He is 23, 24.
Really? No
Yeah, I think.
way. Let me check.
That's right around where the Lake is.
Delit's
25.
25. There you go.
He's older than Delit,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even touch him.
Oof.
Seems like the lid's been around longer though. Like
I know because he
I
started.
didn't even
really
hear.
young in
I
Ajax.
didn't really hear of Martinez. To be honest, not much of him. Like Delit, we know for years.
He started very young in Ajax.
Yeah, like when, like with that massive speech he gave her, like after the end of the season for Ajax,
Mhm.
like showed real captaincy and all that. Like he was
Back-
probably 19 then.
Yeah.
Like it
Back
feels like
when-
he's been with for so long.
And
Back
to
when
think that he
Ajax-
wasted two years in Juventus.
Yeah.
Mm.
Back when
Really mad.
Ajax put out some
Big
players,
teams in the Champions League.
Some great players.
some great players, and just like players that like I don't know had a bit more fight in them.
And since then, so far, only one of those players has flopped, and of course, it's at United. Donny van der Beek.
Yeah.
Who was in
Happy
the
birthday.
nominees for bloody.
Happy birthday to Heiner.
Yeah, he was in the nominees for the Ballon d'Or.
Fuck his birthday.
He just just goes downhill.
Fuck his birthday.
And guess what? He turned 69. Yeah,
Wow.
Hey.
yeah, he can suck someone. Gosh.
I know we've been talking a lot about fullbacks, but honestly, I think like it's the midfield, man. The midfield's like do or die for me. I think it decides our season big time.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, it's a predicament that we're stacked, but it's just the favoritism that's like ruining everything.
Yeah,
Specifically, like the Goretzka favoritism.
yeah,
I mean, you can uh, experiment on you can experiment the midfield in so many ways, but still stick the Kimmich Goretzka narrative. No good.
yeah. I think priorities are like number one striker, obviously, and then number two is midfield, preferably CDM, and then fullback depth.
Mm-hmm. Because don't you see Mazraoui going out like in the year in a year or two?
Yeah, honestly, I see him having a career like, well, just like an injury record like Lucas Hernandez. Like he never like, I don't know. I just don't see him like
Playing
playing,
consistently because of
consistently,
injuries.
even like consistently playing and consistently playing well like throughout a season. Just because, man, it feels like he's always getting injured.
Yeah, that's why I feel very alarmed with a fullback situation. Because if Davies and Mazraoui would leave at the same time, that would be horrible for us.
Yeah,
Trying to replace them at the same time. That's crippling in a way.
yeah,
So we would be forced to play like a back five or something, and get Coleman or whoever or Guerrero on the left.
yeah.
It's I kind of don't like that. I don't like seeing that, but if it works, I'm so very happy to be proven wrong. But you know, sometimes it's kind of bad to see like a very pragmatic formation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, got anything more for us, Liam?
What do you think happens to Thomas Muller if we don't get a striker? Do you think we get another lackluster season from him?
That's actually a very good question.
I think so. For the longest time, I think he played with a striker, and I think he adapted his game around a striker.
Yeah.
And last season just proved like
A very good one as well.
yeah, and it's just kind of awkward when he's not playing with a good striker. Like especially when he's like placed like a bit further out, like almost towards the wing.
Yeah.
Has always been really weird. And when he's played striker, it just like has never really worked that well.
Because his job is like to suck in the the defense, and our striker would be free to move around or something, right?
Yeah.
But then again, if he sucks the defense and our striker isn't even worth marking, it's he turns the ball over most of the time if that's the case.
Yeah. At that point, just play Musiala. Just give him as many minutes as possible and
You mean try Musiala as a center forward?
oh god, that would be terrible. I think that honestly, in my opinion, I think that would be terrible. I don't think
Why?
because I don't think he has any great qualities any qualities that would put him up there. I mean, he has pretty decent finishing, but he's not going to be a threat in the air. His link-up play is decent, but I think his link-up play is better in a more central attacking midfield role. So,
But his ball control is very good inside the box.
True.
This is you got bloody
he
parrot
has-
on your bloody.
Nice
Yeah.
pussy, Taylor.
Yeah, certainly I'm getting. And it's a pain,
Oh.
and it's already a pain in my ass. Oh, she's gone. We go, Rodney.
I had to say it. Sorry for that.
Don't know where the other one is. Office not
Oh.
somewhere.
No
For,
comment.
For the upcoming season, I think it would be cool if Liam, I don't know if you'd be down for this, but have you ever done like a watch party or like a
I do watch alongs.
or like a watch along? Because I'd love to watch a Bayern game with you guys. I think that'd be fun.
Nice. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too, Ethan. Like, if ever I'm free, though.
Yeah.
If you're not doing too sure, I might join you. We'll see how it goes first.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I used to do
It-
watch longs, but it's just a pain in the ass.
It's up to this guy, Ethan.
Our fearless leader.
It's like the boss. And he do the boo or something. that would be
Would
awesome.
you do the like pre-season, or are you doing it from like start of the main season?
I'm doing
or
all of
the
it.
first.
Dude, he's even like going live streams 3 times a day. Preseason would be one of them, that's for sure.
This stream was meant to be half hour, and he's done 2 hours.
Was it meant to be just 30 minutes? Oh well.
Yeah.
Well,
when you get
that-
us in there, you know what happens.
yeah, that's what happens when you're
For real.
when you're live stream.
Especially when you have
Get to
a
talk about-
completely different opinion on an outside perspective.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like say Martinez is on Delit's level.
No, I said it without injury.
Wait.
They
Did he
could.
see?
I don't.
Did Taylor say that?
No, I didn't say he was. I said when we were talking about the centre back pairing, I said if Varane and Martinez can have a whole season without injury, they could get close.
Okay. So
That
how
deserves
is
to
that
kick,
at the
don't
same
you
level?
think?
No. Close
So you
to the
think-
close to the level of Delit and Kim and Jay would be.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
Yeah, but you're comparing like who else you're going to compare into other than two City centre backs.
I
What
will
other
give
team is
you
gonna-
Martinez and Varane compared to Delit and Upamecano. You are not having the
Well,
No.
maybe that. Obviously, we don't know how Kim Min Jae's going to go.
yeah,
Obviously,
true.
he
For
didn't.
Bayern,
Yeah.
true, but
Yeah.
you're basically comparing two
Right,
United centre backs
we'll
to
do-
the
we'll do-
best
we'll do
Bundesliga
your
centre backs,
current-
the best Serie A
your
centre backs.
current centre backs. And then yeah, like I say, Delit out of like them 4 is the best without a doubt. I've always rated Delit anyway.
Actually,
Like-
Delict and Delict. Varane and Delict and Upamecano is kind of like Varane and Maguire or something.
Upa Maguire.
Oh no! I kicked Ethan. I kicked the wrong person. You get out and all.
Oh, now I'm the only
Respect
one.
to our players, eh?
That's funny.
No, I got a question.
I
for you guys.
still rate Upamecano.
I-
Go
I-
ahead, Ethan.
So with Kim and Jay coming in the team, Upamecano is potentially like the 3rd best center back option that we have. Do you guys think with the limited minutes next season, do you guys think Upamecano will play even better with the pressure, or you guys do think he'll crumble under the pressure and potentially be even worse?
I hope that he gets better. I mean, I hope that
I think he goes.
like it would be a big kind of like a wake up call. But the thought that he changed his agent kind of says bunches that he's like he really doesn't care and would make a move next season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
The
think
only way
he
he gets
would,
better is the
he'd go.
front back.
Yeah, I think he'd be jumping off a cliff next season because of that.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if Upamecano is a player that like is better if they play a lot more games. And actually like needs to like almost like just get like that match practice to like get to like, you know, a comfortable level, or if like him coming in and out of the team is just like not fit for him. But we'll
You
see.
know what a shitty scenario would be is like, remember us playing Sule as right back, and now we would be playing Upamecano at right back again. That would suck so bad. It was like, what the hell are you guys thinking? What are you doing?
The one thing that we could be super, super, super grateful for the last few years is to actually get a lot better, like get really good center backs. Because the fact that we had Sula and like
Hummels
and like Boateng wasn't even that great, you know. And Alaba, I mean, he was good, but he made some really bad mistakes. And he had
and our backup was Tanguy Nianzou.
Yeah. And now we have like Kim and Jae and Delict and Upamecano. You know, he's solid, but I just think that's like
We'll be playing a back three. That's what I'm seeing.
Really, you think we play back?
Yeah.
Would you be worried about the back three though? Because then you're now limited on your backups.
And then if that's the case, then you play. Then if something happens with any one of them, then shift to the back four.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to.
I think
we've got two backups though.
Yeah, but with it like with how good that back three would be, would it not make a massive impact missing one of those players?
I honestly think with the players that we brought in already, like Guerrero and Limer can play like a right back, right wing back type player. Guerrero can play like a left wing back. It kind of feels like, and with Walker potentially coming in, it kind of feels like he might be. And also Tuchel has been like open to bringing in another center back. I know we're probably not going to go for Pau Torres.
He's
but
already gone to Finland.
Yeah, there was a chance that he could have come. It feels like we're really like beefing up the back line to play a three at the back and maybe some, two wing backs. So I could definitely see that. Yeah. And I think that it also allows us to not rely as much on a CDM, I don't think. And I think it would sort of give a bit more protection for the midfield. If we were to like not bring in a really great CDM. So honestly, three at the back, I could see it.
Yeah, very good point, Ethan. I mean, like when it comes to like not really looking for a CDM, it's kind of like if it's like a back three and then Delict would be in the center, he would be like shifting from center back to center midfield of some sort to help.
Yeah,
because he definitely has the pace to come back quickly.
Yeah, honestly, I see all three of our center backs like to go forward.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen Upamecano go up. I've seen, and in what I've seen in Kim and Jae, he likes to make some runs. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So thus the you kind of feel like there's no sense of urgency in getting a DM because of that.
I just don't think there are any really good options, like any really good, like blaringly good option. You know,
Yeah, so-
I think that was Declan Rice,
Mhm.
and obviously that kind of felt like a hard one to get, and so I don't
Do you
know.
feel bad of not getting Declan Rice? Your thoughts on
Honestly, I
that?
never really saw us getting Declan Rice. Um, um, so it didn't really hurt that much. But yeah,
Kind of like the
there are a lot
feeling
of
with Harry Kane, right?
yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, I'm a bit more hopeful for Harry Kane, but there are some really good CDM options in the Premier League, and that's obviously what like the top 6 clubs have been going after.
Exactly. I was
In
about to say that.
Caicedo and even like Paulinho,
Lavia.
Lavia and Paulinho at Fulham, like they're
Mhm.
actually pretty good, solid CDM options. It's just no matter which of those players we go after, we're gonna have to pay just a stupid amount for
Yeah,
like a player
exactly.
that is like that finished
Yep.
like mid table.
There's no sense in getting on a bidding war for that.
Yeah, Brian
Yeah.
won 100 mil for Caicedo.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
That's hard.
So by the way, we can even play if we go to a back three. Stanisic would be a very good right center back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
They upgraded that guy as well. What's his name? Is it I want to say Botman, but no. What's
who?
the youth guy? Youth centre
Oh, the
back.
youth guy. Yeah. So what was his name? That could be a lot of. We do have a lot of options. We can play around with the back line, which we
Yeah.
didn't have the following season. I mean the last season. So now it comes down to how our midfield would fit in with said formation changes.
Yeah.
And of course, like, dude, our attack needs to freaking wake up.
Seriously.
Like,
I know.
I
So-
mean, yeah, go ahead.
Is it?
So if we were to play a back three, right, it would obviously be Upamecano, De Ligt, Kim and
Kim and
Jae.
Jae.
Our wing backs, I could see Alfonso Davies, and I think I could potentially see Bookman. And then I could see right wing back. Honestly, I see Tuchel trusting Coman
Yeah.
the most in the beginning. We'll
Mhm.
see how the other players, because he's played right wing back for Nagelsmann, and he did it pretty well. And then midfield, I see Kimmich and Leimer, and then I see Musiala,
Muller.
Muller. I think Sane or Gnabry might be like the backup options in the attacking midfield role or center forward role, and then a number 9.
No
That's how
room
I
for Mane then?
What? Oh, I totally forgot about Mane. Yeah, I guess Mane's there too.
Nah, if the Saudi
But
rumours are true, he'll be gone.
What?
If the Saudi rumours are true, I don't think Mane will stay.
Oh yeah.
It just got too ugly. It's too ugly for him to stay. For the bust up with Sane and the fact that he's being paid the most and he's so disappointing. Oh man.
Yeah, I agree.
But do you think he cares though?
He'll probably get paid more in the Saudi league.
Exactly.
Yeah, hopefully, because that'll open a lot of doors if he leaves.
Yeah.
The reason why I want him to stay is because yeah, because maybe we can like get something out of that deal, just for a season. I mean, why not? But if not, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's not like no. I'm I'm like a Sadio Mane fan club. No. It's always Bayern number 1 for me. But this guy, sheesh. I just want him to have like a good season. Just one good season. That's okay with me.
If you get Kane, he could. But
because it's not. Oh, here we go, Fahad. Yeah, Fahad, use your connections. Our Saudi Don. But yeah, I mean, I just don't want players to leave like that. Like, on a sad note, I hate it when it's like that.
Yeah, but I think he needs to go, especially if with Matthews Tell though. I need Tell to get more minutes, and if Mane is there, he's not going to get as many minutes. So.
That was like a burn out of nowhere.
I was just thinking about it, and I just came to the conclusion, thinking about the players that we have and the players that we need to develop. I think Mane maybe takes minutes from Tell, and potentially slows down his development.
Now, especially if we get Kane, and I think he would work very well with Mane. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Please don't burn me again. But yeah. Well, on the left, you mentioned like Coman on the right? If we playing it back.
Yeah.
And then like Davies on the left.
Yeah.
It's like 5, and then 2 midfielders, like 7.
Yeah.
And then, is lone striker, and then two attacking, Musiala and Muller.
Yeah. If we were to get Kane and no one else, that's how I would see Tuchel lining it up.
Well, sounds very decent, actually. Looks scary in a way. If we play the right way, that's for sure. Because we tend to do good in the first half and then fall off in the second half. Which happened a lot last season, huh?
Yeah, I think it's a bit more of a defensive, like shape, but I think that with Kane up top and with our wing backs being really good at going up, like Alphonso Davies and Kingsley Coman, like they're also just really great wingers. I think we'll have a really, really, really solid defense, and I think we could bang in some goals, especially with Kane.
Ooh, sounds so exciting, but we got to get the player first, right?
Yeah.
Because this thing won't work with Sadio Mane instead of.
Oh man, no. If we play that lineup and Sadio Mane is up top, we're scoring no goals.
Well, we're scoring goals but offsides.
Yeah. Or Musiala has to dribble through the whole team.
Yeah, it kind of pains me, like they're, because you can see like when Musiala gets the ball and everybody's like just ball watching.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anybody else to pass to, just turns the ball over. It's painful in a way.
To play off of as well.
Exactly, those link off plays, those intricate 1-2s.
There's some crazy like good link up and goals with him and Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember some really great like even backheel passes and like at the top of the box and just like quick 1-2s, and either Sane will or no, not Sane. Either Musiala will have a great shot, or Choupo-Moting would score it. But I think Musiala has a really good potential when it comes to playing with the number 9.
You're from the U.S., right, Ethan?
Yeah.
So you guys are playing Trinidad and Tobago right now. and
Oh,
it's
right
two
now?
goals for and it's Jesus Pereira who scored both goals. What's your thoughts on that dude?
Jesus Ferreira? Didn't he just sign with PSV?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, wait,
okay.
no. That's the wrong player. I'm thinking of Pepe. Or
No. That yeah. That's
he plays for
Ricardo
Dallas.
Pepe.
I think
Oh,
yeah. Ferreira plays for Dallas. He's a good player. I see him going to Europe.
isn't Dallas like one of our link up teams with Bayern, right? I
Yeah,
think that's what we
I
did
think
with
that
Justin Chet.
I think that might have lost some. I think that kind of lost priority when we kind of teamed up with LAFC. So
Oh, okay. I get it.
yeah,
So, Jesus Ferreira. Yeah. He's like your striker for USMNT, right?
yeah. At times, the US had just they've just got a player who plays for
Oh yeah. Florin Balogun,
yeah. I think he plays
Polarin,
for Real
Arsenal.
oh, he's Arsenal.
Hmm.
Oh damn, yeah, he's really good. I think he's a
Yeah.
future striker. But
Can you just imagine like they're playing Eddie and Ketia over that kid?
yeah,
It's crazy. Uh, yes. But this guy Jesus Pereira is kind of short, right? Just speedy, the
yeah.
pacey. Nah, I won't get him in the Bayern team. I
No,
don't even want what's his name, Jonathan David in our team.
no.
I mean, he wastes so many chances. It's depressing.
And I mean, he plays in Liga, right?
Yeah, Lil.
Lille?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's no Leao. That's for sure.
Yeah, no Liao. Ooh, well, I really thought Liao was a striker before, but he's like a left wing. Would have loved him. Liao and Guerrero, like Portuguese on the left. It's a nice link up.
Leao is so good.
I know.
He's so good.
But would you take Liao over Coman?
Yes. No. Actually, damn, that's hard.
Put you on the spot again, Ethan. Would you?
Leao's younger.
But would you?
I'm thinking through it.
Liam's kind of ready to kick you out. Well, if you said like Liao over Nabri,
I would for sure get kicked out.
yeah, you gotta get a kick.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I think I would stick with Coman.
Okay.
I don't think Leao is like really good potential, but that's not all, when it comes to a player.
Hmm.
He might be like great like Lucas Hernandez, and then next thing you know, he's thinking about another team. He could be that kind of player. And so, and I know Kingsley Coman is like
Bayern through and through.
100%. Yeah, through and through. And
Mhm.
so, and
I'm
that's
taking
really-
Liao over Kingsley Coman.
you're taking
You would
Leao.
take Liao over Kingsley Coman.
He scores more
Would
goals
you
than
now?
Kingsley Coman. Yeah.
Really? You should kick yourself in the
Nah.
nuts.
He's got 15 goals and 8 assists.
He does
So?
score more goals, yeah.
But are they like your games that count though?
He scored in the Champions League against Napoli. He like dribbled like I don't know if you guys saw that goal, but he like dribbled like from the halfway line all the way. Oh, and I think he laid it off for Giroud, for like a tap in, but still, it was a crazy run.
Coleman does that on a regular.
Yeah, but then he crosses it, and then you have and then this goes out.
He just crosses it to nobody because we
Yeah.
don't have Lewandowski. Thanks for reminding me, Ethan.
Yeah, I feel like Lewandowski is like, I don't know. I feel like once he went to Barcelona, people kind of forgot about him. I don't know.
Yeah, because we did start really good at
Because
the
they're
start of
crap,
the
that's why.
right. Like everybody was scoring, not just one player. It was kind of like equally distributed.
Hmm.
Um,
Around.
Musiala was scoring. Even
Yeah.
Pavard was scoring. Sadio was scoring a bit.
Yeah.
Choupo-Moting was scoring. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, but
why
when
we
you think
forgot
about-
about Lewandowski.
when you think about Bayern, like you think, okay, Lewandowski, obviously, like at the time. But now when you think Barcelona, sometimes I have to like remember that Lewandowski's on that team, to be honest. Like I feel like he definitely lost some of the limelight there.
What do you actually
Yeah.
think, though, when you think of Barcelona?
When I think of Barcelona, I think of their whenever I watch Barcelona, I always watch their like Torres or Rafinha, and they're just so bad whenever I watch them. I don't know if I'm watching the wrong games, but whenever I watch them, they're terrible at shooting the ball. And so
Would you take Dembele in Bayern?
Blue's going to
depends
kick.
for what? For free? Sure.
I mean, maybe over Nabri. Oh no, over Sane.
Sorry, how dare you?
Choose your words very wisely, Ethan.
Over Sane, no. Dembele is. I mean, they're similar players in that when they're hot, and when they're cold, they're really, really like frozen. But Dembele, he's not as experienced as Sane. Sane's played he's played in the Premier League. He's played for City. He's played for Bayern for a while now. I would pick Sane.
Wise
sure.
answer.
And I feel like Sane has more. He's played like. I don't know. Can Dembele play like both wings?
Yes.
He can.
Mm-hmm.
Sane can do that too, and I also think Sane, can play in the middle at sometimes behind a striker.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get so kicked for this.
you're picking Dembele?
I would.
You would pick Dembele.
What, it was Sane?
I'm waiting for my kick.
I think they're both
Over
crap,
Sane?
to be honest.
Right now? Yeah, I would actually.
What's the reasoning?
That's
good timing.
See?
That was perfect timing. Sorry,
Well,
carry on.
can I explain now?
Yeah.
I would, cause well, actually, the reason why we don't like him is because of his injury record and maybe his attitude in a way. But somehow Sane is kind of having an attitude problem nowadays. Well, not really an attitude problem. It's like more of off the pitch
Yeah.
and getting smacked by Mane. I bet they had like a really big fight he said some really nasty things, or like you wouldn't punch somebody if he didn't say anything nasty, right? Um, Dembele is like has 2 feet, plays with both feet equally well, and
When they're not snapped off his legs, yeah.
yeah, and he's been injury free for the last season or so. So
Yeah, my two things that I would definitely ding
Been drinking
Dembele
that
for
wine.
are his injury record, obviously, and then his decision making at times, like when it comes down to like passing the ball or taking the right kind of shots, it feels like
yeah,
he doesn't have that super high IQ, but he's he's like you said, like he's just really skilled. Like he has
he has improved in his decision making, or else Lewandowski would have like tore him a new one. Lewandowski actually, this is what I heard like from my brother who's a Barcelona fan, that Lewandowski would rather play with Dembele rather than Rafinha. Because
They were both weren't they both at Dortmund though at the same time?
were they?
I think Dembele
Not so
came
sure.
out there.
No, Dembele was with Aubameyang. I think Lewandowski wasn't there anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think he was at Rennes at the time in France. I think that's a club.
So that's why. And you said like decision making. Sané had really bad decision making last season.
Yeah.
Or like even like during his Bayern stint, he hasn't been having good decision making. Well, that's me.
No,
That's
you're
my
right.
opinion.
You're right about Sané not having that great decision making. Man, wingers with great decision making, it's a hard thing to come by nowadays.
I think was it Bob who wanted Dembele, Liam?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like I'm teaming up with Bob on this one. But of course, my opinions can change, like in a heartbeat. Kind of depends on what you see in the player, like in the present.
And I mean,
Just a thought.
if Tuchel plays a 3-5-2-1, we're not really relying on like
Wingers.
natural wingers. We're relying on more of like Alphonso Davies and more of a Kingsley Coman. And I don't know, maybe that'll work more. I guess it depends on it. It's really nice, right? Because you can play with a back four, like a 4-2-3-1 or 3-5-2-1, and you can almost play either one based off of the quality or the form of the players, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what Tuchel is planning for.
Do you think with the current players that we have, do you think there's no excuse for Tuchel?
If he gets a striker, there's no excuse.
Fair enough. Yeah, me too. By the way, Jesus Ferreira already scored a hat trick in halftime.
Damn.
Well,
Anyway, against
Trinidad and Tobago.
Come on now. Most people are scoring hat tricks against them. Harry Kane scoring 9 against them.
Probably.
Yeah.
With 1 foot.
Yeah. With 1 toe.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire scores a hat trick.
Here we go again.
I had to. It was just
Of
there.
own goals,
So
a hat trick of own goals.
Yeah,
Imagine he scores a hat trick and then he goes up to celebrate with English fans and he's like, yeah,
yeah.
Well,
like a hat trick on both ends. So a hat trick against his own team and a hat trick against the actual team he's against. It goes to both sets of fans and does that.
Who did he do? Who did he score against? Was it Albania when he did that?
Some
North
terrible
Macedonia.
team.
North Macedonia.
It was North Macedonia. Wow.
What's in
Yeah,
the
and his knee sliding like that. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Come on.
They should let you take tomatoes in the game.
Even like the
Like maybe a winner at Champions League final, not some random ass country.
it's funny
No
how
one knows
it's
any
funny how
better.
like the Manchester United fans watching that game was like, oh come on,
Literally, everyone's like,
why did
what's
you
he
have to
doing?
do that?
So what is he doing?
Yeah, I
fans
think
were loving it, but we were just like, what?
I think it was like Goldberg just like, what are you doing?
Absolute, as you say, absolute prat. Absolute prat he is. Just- God.
Liam, if Greenwood was offered to us, would you take
No.
him?
No.
He has been linked with Roma. Apparently, Mourinho has spoken to him.
Oh shit.
To give him a second chance, apparently. What I said, get him gone. Take the Glazers with you on the way out.
Well,
Don't turn back.
yeah. I think he has to go. I think he has to retire. Like get his shit straight. Such a shame though.
Shouldn't be playing football ever again.
Still a very big shame.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
Hmm.
But
I agree.
Holy crap! It's 8 in the evening, guys. I gotta go. Gotta cook dinner.
yeah,
So sorry. It's me again,
Okay.
who's like trying to end the stream, but
I mean, it's 1 a.m. I really stopped staying up past 1 a.m.
holy
Blame
crap!
him.
Yeah, it's like
Amount of times I've
one.
done that.
It's like 3 a.m. there, huh? In the UK.
No, 1 a.m.
1?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
since I started coming on these streams, it's been so many late nights. It's bloody killing me.
Yeah, Liam, you're ruining Taylor's sleeping pattern, man.
Mm.
But his season's only going to be ruined when he watches United anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always going to be sleepless nights.
You won't
I'm
even
already-
swap managers. What sort of friend is that?
If you want my manager, you can give me Musiala and Kimmich.
No.
Well then, what a great friend you are. Hmm?
Take Bonassar. Take Tuchel. Take Sadio Mane.
Take my foot up your ass. That's about it.
Barcelona.
Don't want no dead players. Got enough of them.
Okay, guys, I think I gotta leave now. So sorry about this,
No
but
worries,
I gotta
guys.
love you and leave you. Okay, you guys continue streaming. I'll be watching. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
subs
see ya.
yeah. All right, see you in a bit.
He does know I'm about to end, yeah.
Yeah.
It is 1:10. I got work at 8, so I'm screwed. Either way, hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you have enjoyed. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for coming on again, Ethan, mate.
That's
Enjoyed
fun.
you coming on, man, and hopefully we'll get you on during the season as well.
Oh yeah, I'll have a lot to
If you're
say.
available. Yeah, man.
You'll get to see me at my angriest.
Hey, I'm always at my angriest, so especially with this idiot manager. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end now, guys. Thank you for the constant support. Obviously the stream went way over. It went 2 hours over, but it's fine. We'll do the FIFA mobile stream tomorrow. I'll have a stream at 8 p.m. tomorrow, I am working, and I got some shite to do after work. So short videos are scheduled for you guys. I did like 18 short videos today, putting Taylor to shame. So yeah, short videos are scheduled, and then we'll have a stream at 8 p.m. UK time, and then 10:30 p.m. UK time, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up, all that good stuff. And until then, miasa mia, peace out, and tukol out.